Right, can I just ask your name and where you work?
Yeah, my name's Sarah and I work in the Cyrenian Charity shop.
I see you have a vintage section. Do you get many customers for vintage clothes?
Yeah, we do actually, because we have a range of different customers, and I think the vintage section really, I think all the students come in and are kind of looking for a lot of vintage clothes because it's all the fashion now at the moment.
Do you think there's enough vintage shops in Newcastle itself?
No, I don't actually. I know that there's like Attica and there's a few different ones, but I think there's definitely more scope for more. And I think that's why kind of it's good to have a vintage section in the charity shop as well, because I think there does need to be more vintage around town.
Do you think all the little vintage shops will be coping, like being sort of out the way of town?
Well, I know that there's that little street where what's it called, where Hype and everywhere is, that little
Highbridge.
Newbridge Street, yeah. I know that used to be quite heavily like vintagey and like little boutiques and stuff, and I know a few places have closed down, so I think it's probably quite of a struggle for like kind of small independent shops. But I think more people are wanting to get like second hand, like vintagey, and upcycle all the clothes, so I think that yeah, it's probably a good idea. I like charity shops as well. Like people come in a lot. The charity shops are doing a lot better, I think, now, because people like haven't got the money to spend on new items, so they're wanting to kind of get kind of old second-hand things and upcycling, and it's all kind of the fashion now.
Do you get like repeated customers coming in for your vintage stuff?
Yeah, we do. We do have quite. I think we do get a lot of the students, and we do get. There's like people that haven't heard of the shop, and then once they find out, they keep coming back and stuff, because you can get like quite cool, quirky little things, and we get like odd, like really brilliant vintage stuff that we're getting. We've just had a couple of dresses that have come in and they've just flown straight out.
Yep. Have you got like quite a high price range with having such unique vintage clothing and items?
The prices range. I think we've got some kind of low prices, and then they range up to being like £20 for a dress, and like maybe a little bit more. But the way that we work is it's all from donations, so it's just whatever vintage is donated to us is what we get, rather than being an actual vintage shop.